Donald Trump just launched a new campaign ad, and I'll tell you what, it's breaking the internet. Y'all gotta check this out.
And we are facing now a big fat repeat of that era in time, where you have a dirty, rotten, old, degenerate Marxist in office. Joe Biden was actually really close with Jimmy Carter. So how old Joe Biden is. And people are feeling kind of the same way, right? It was called a malaise at the time, right? It was a malaise. There was a loss in the American dream and the American esprit de corps. Heading into the 2024 election, are Americans better off than they were 4 years ago? Well, check this out. Here are some headlines from just across the old internet. Most Americans believe the country is headed in the wrong direction. The leading presidential candidates also viewed as broadly unfavorable. Republicans overwhelmingly negative 95% thinking the country is in the wrong direction. Independents 76% say the country is in the wrong direction. It's independents. And 54% of Democrats say that the country is in the wrong direction under Joe Biden's presidency. Joe Biden, the most unpopular resident of the White House to ever run for re-election. Nearly 3 in 4 Americans say the country is on the wrong track. NBC News, staggering numbers of Americans feel the country is trending in the wrong direction. Many say the GOP are better at the economy. According to poll finds 71% of Americans believe country is on the wrong track, and a rosy memory of Donald Trump's presidency improves.
Who on earth thinks the country is better now than it was before? Who thinks the country is on the right track? America is in shambles right now, and it's getting worse by the day. For the life of me, I can't even think of one area in which America is better off now than it was then. We're a lot less safe, millions of people coming through the border undocumented, there's wars starting, the dollar is worth a fraction of what it once was, and Biden campaigned on the promise of bringing America together. And I guess it's working because everybody is uniting against Biden, saying we need this guy out of here. We need a proper leader to lead this country.
Administrations, Donald Trump is, look at this polling from Axios. Donald Trump, mostly good for America. Look at this. Twice the number of people say Donald Trump was good for America than Joe Biden. Isn't that incredible?
They don't like the tweets.
Most people say Joe Biden was mostly bad for America. Isn't that remarkable? Rosy memories of Trump presidency. So that's what we're facing now. We are facing, again, the Jimmy Carter election. And this is, of course, very, very important because you're starting to see the entire political map realign. Trump sees massive surge in polls with surprise demographics. Those demographics are black men, Hispanic men and women, and young people. Now, of course, Donald Trump has totally remade the map, and we may be looking down the barrel of a landslide election. And all Donald Trump needs to ask is the simple question, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? And luckily, Donald Trump, I don't know, maybe he watches the channel because we go on and on and on about this all the time. You need to present a positive vision for the country. You need to start projecting positivity in what could be in the country and not just ripping the negativity of what is in the country. Donald Trump released this ad moments ago, and it's so inspiring. It's so good. It's such good energy. Will America be like under Donald Trump? Watch.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America? The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway. No more wars. As we focus on home, law and order is restored. The American dream is back, and the best is yet to come. Make America great again.
That's all you really need to say. You don't need all the bells and whistles. Just say your policy, what you plan on doing. Everything that was mentioned there is exactly what our country needs. The only thing that would stir outrage in the media would be the 15 million deported back to their country. But if you think about it, we need to do that. These very well could be some of the worst criminals in the entire world just coming in through our border and we have no idea about it. America is founded on immigrants. Everybody that is here was once an immigrant. So Trump is not against immigrants. He's against undocumented immigrants. We need to know who you are before you get in the country.
This is the positive vision casting for America that you've got to do. Vision casting. This is what the country could be. This is what Donald Trump did in his first term. He's obviously winning on that front. Donald Trump is winning in the memories of America. You can see here, like, people know that their life was better, and now Donald Trump is going to hopefully go up with this ad all over the country. This is what people want to see. Positive energy. This is why my favorite ad of the 2020 election cycle was Donald Trump's Latino voter ad. We hear there's a number of these being cooked up right now, especially since Donald Trump is winning with Latinos. Check this out. Ay, 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 por Dios.
I'm Donald Trump,
so
and I
good.
approve this message.
I love
He's a
it.
character,
Just
this guy.
replay that,
He's a character.
ladies and gentlemen. I love the positive energy ads. The positive energy ads really, really send me. This is an ad that was specifically triggering to the libs because it hits directly at the point that Donald Trump is winning the black vote, Latino vote, and the young vote.
Hello, I'm with the Biden campaign.
Yeah, I voted for Biden last time.
That's fantastic.
Is it? Everything costs more. Food, gas, rent.
Okay, but Biden's helping pay rent for newcomers to America from around the world.
You mean illegal immigrants? I'm struggling to pay my bills, but Biden's paying rent for illegals? They get handouts and I'm paying for it.
But Biden can still count on your vote, right?
Things were better before Biden. I'm voting for Trump.
Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
That was the best ad so far.
I'm, like, again, humor, lightheartedness, taking it directly to Biden. This is what people want. This is why we loved to see this when Donald Trump and Biden agreed to a debate last week. This was Donald Trump's first reaction in meme form.
Don't listen to anything the media tells you on how this is a close race. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe that. Look at the people surrounding them wherever they go. Trump gets thousands upon thousands of people no matter where he goes. He can go to some town in the middle of Indiana with a population of 1,000 and somehow 50,000 people are going to show up. Biden could just walk down Main Street and nobody's going to have a second glance. Or why do I want to talk to this guy? Why do I want to see him? Forget American politics. I don't know if we've ever seen such a contrast in any election in the history of mankind.
Trump rose because they failed. It's as simple as that. If the people in charge had done a halfway decent job with the country they inherited, if they'd cared about anything other than themselves, even for just a moment, Donald Trump would still be hosting Celebrity Apprentice. But they didn't. Instead, they were incompetent and narcissistic and cruel and relentlessly dishonest. They wrecked what they didn't build. They lied about it. They hurt anyone who told the truth about what they were doing. That's true. We watched. America is still a great country, the best in the world, but our ruling class is disgusting. A vote for Trump is a vote against them. That's what's going on in this country.
This was just a perfect embodiment of how every single Trump voter feels. We are forgotten about. The people in government do not seem to care for us. And Trump is our only option. Is he a perfect human being? No, none of us are. But I'll tell you what, he has true intentions and he only wants the best for America. And it's clear as day. You can see that through his actions. And if you can't see it from that, then you can see it from their actions. They are so scared of him, they will do whatever it takes to try and stop him. But the American people are not stupid. We see this for what it is. It is a sham. It is a witch hunt. They hate Trump so much because Trump stands up for you and me, the American people. Tucker was absolutely right. Donald Trump didn't want to do this. There was an interview from the 80s. He said, listen, I don't want to become president. I don't want to deal with all of that, but I am sick and tired of what's happening to this country. I feel like Donald Trump was pushed to the edge. He was like, you know what? You are destroying this country that I love so much. So this is my only option. I have to do this to preserve America and what it stands for. Because if America falls, the entire world falls. This was one powerful video. I'm going to send this to all my friends now. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I wish you guys nothing but the best. And until next time.